Howdy. A quote, novelty theorist, culture is your operating system. Got another quote from the novelty theorist. Doing some of my homework this morning. Let's see here. Quote, history is the shock wave of eschatology. What that means is that history is not pushed from behind, from the past, from the Big Bang, or World War II, or the Nixon administration, or any of that. History is pulled by the future. The human adventure in time is under the control of an attractor that lies ahead of us in the story, not behind us in the story. Quote. Predictive programming, they call it. You see again what I'm getting at when, the goddamn machine relies heavily on us for more than just taxes and cannon fodder. Just saying. That's why it also kind of makes your homework, Cartman, that you still haven't done yet, have you? No. We know that answer. Kind of irrelevant. Or does it? Continue with the quote. And this curious plottedness that haunts our lives, that we call synchronicity, or magic, or good luck, is, in fact, the high walls of the attractor. The high walls of the groove in which the story must run. And I'm going to paraphrase here. There's two paths, he says. First path, consumption, materialism. Go buy some more stupid shit. Get your hair did. All that kind of keeping up with the Jones crap. Second path, again I paraphrase. Well, no, this is a quote. Repent, for the end is near. I just thought that was pretty interesting. That whole lecture is pretty interesting. Repent, for the end is near. And this is from, as I said, a novelty theorist, right? Being pulled by the attractor. I'm saying that again, it's why they put all that bullshit in your head. It's why the first path he talks about here, that's the trap. That's the goddamn trap. Culture is your operating system. That in mind, culture is your operating system. I go back to it's all the human family, right? And I've endeavored to lift all boats. I'm not a fan of organized religion. I'm opposed to it. But, to each their own, right? Just understand what you're getting yourself into. As I said earlier, I think at minimum, your heart's in the right place. I mean, we know that the organized religion is the priest class, it's a tool of social control. That's a statement of fact. That's not my opinion. As I said, this is my opinion. I think that there's more than just a little evidence to back it up, that when your heart's in the right place, that cancels out, at minimum, that cancels out any of the, you know, your energy going to feed the Dark Star, which would be the priest class, the the powers that are ceasing to be. And I think, again, my opinion, because I'm biased, that when your heart's in the right place, that overwhelms the Dark Star. But, you know, I'm biased, right? But the culture is your operating system. I speak to my, because we've got Europe, for example, being overrun with Muslims. That's again a statement of fact. Why? You know, they can have strict border controls when it comes to white dude going to speak in the country, right? But they're just being over fucking run with Muslims, and I stress that we're one big human family, right? And so culture is your operating system. In that context, you know, I got serious fucking issues with the culture that's invading Europe currently. They're justified. And that's another fucking statement of fact. I also know that my Muslim brothers and sisters want to reform their religion. They want the religion of peace. And those who work towards that, the goddamn lunatics, kill them. So we spend less time being, we can despise the culture, their operating system, but you gotta love our brothers and sisters. And the more we do that, the more we enable those who want to reform their religion, the more we empower them and enable them to do that. Right? You feel me? If that makes any sense. We can, yeah. Because it was, yeah. I think that did make sense. Hopefully. Anyway, yeah, that just leapt out at me, and I did some paraphrasing there because I was tired of writing. I'd written several pages here, some of what I didn't read, but that just like I say, jumped out at me, and again just drives home the point I've been making of how important it is that we realize what the fuck they're trying to do with putting that image in your mind. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's all over but the dying. Holy fucking shit. This cataclysm, that catastrophe, holy, it's just one thing after another. And it's not the first time they've done it. I'm pretty sure I've made, you can look at the examples that I've pointed to. And you see, it's cyclical, right? That's for a reason, because there are cycles. I'll be the first to tell you. Was there any hokey, pokey, hanky, panky bullshit around that earthquake and tsunami Fukushima event? Was Japan at odds with USA Inc.? And I'm not ragging on America. I mean, I'm born and raised, right? American made. I remember when that meant something, and It could have been a lie then too, ever since, pretty much, nearly. But my point is, you know, America, we got to get the log out of her eye before we go around with all this finger pointing at everybody doing all this bad shit, which may be, you know, we may have valid points in many instances, right? But I'm just saying, when you got a log in your eye, that's the size of a goddamn 200 barrel trailer, you know, it's like, holy Jesus Christ, then you might want to worry about that. How is it that you can, you know, how is your vision, how is your view, your perception of others clear when you have a log in your eye? It ain't. So, like I tell everyone here, you know, what have I been doing? I've been busting chops with some people that I'm pretty goddamn fond of. Some that I respect and have for years. And it's not because I like it, but it's because, you know, we each have to address the log in our eye. I'm talking about as community, as congregation. That's what we got to do. And that's for each of our little communities here and within this larger community. Have you been emailing the thinking along that lines and all my hell raising and, you know, push and go faster? What's the fucking hold up? God damn it. I mean, my great granny can move faster than this. Jesus H. Christ. People are dying. I was just gonna say to those, you know, I mentioned, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you, the burning the candle at both ends bullshit, that's my job. The shit work, that's my job. And as I said, the burning the candle at both ends, that's my job. Just saying. Just saying. Munich Ironworks, right? You saw the little owl heads. You see that? How cool is that, right? Oh, damn. What does Mr. Floyd say? One of these days. Time in the canal, man. Have you seen a cool, I like knives. Another paraphrase from the Novelty Theorist, where he's talking about the brother of the alchemist was the blacksmith. If you'll scroll through those pictures, skip the tits and ass, you perverts, you'll see a knife, a couple pictures of a knife that's handmade. I mean, this, you know, the steel has beat, rolled, heated, beaten. And the handle is just beautiful with that blue. Familiar blue, huh? Yeah. That'd be my brother from another mother that I've known ever since. One of the few folks that I would say, you know, call friend, right? You know, can't make this shit up. Can you? What's that blade? That's a funny, what? I mean, see how that sticks out there like that? Kind of odd, right? I'll show you here in just a second. He says, one of these days. That is a apple corin mother flower right there. You know what that's for? We got two different stones on here, right? We got one that's already has an edge on it. I'm just saying. You know what that was for? I'll explain that to you, Diamond, the Canal Man. One of these days, I'm gonna have to cut you a little pieces. Can you even see that coming? I mean, that's like having that roll of pennies in your hand with a little appendage on it. Motherfucker. Who's that at the door? You chicken shit smock. That goes right here. Because the blue jeans don't fit properly without the pocket knife. And I gotta go pay my rent for another week. As I said, sweetness, I'm here for you. Not even Laura Loomer's tits can distract me from that. That was fun this morning, wasn't it? I reserve the right to continue doing that just because it's fun. I got my comb over tamed after my shower. But I had another message or two for you, Donald Jerkoff. Gotta go pay my rent. And gotta, like always, keep up the group hug. Because if it's not becoming more and more and more apparent to you just how much influence we have on this matrix, then I don't know. Holy shit. If you can't, surely it's beginning to be more obvious why they push us, why there's a number of reasons. Several great teachers here are pointing out to you that there's a number of reasons. It impacts your health. I mean, there's just a whole host of reasons that they push that shit on us. And we just, fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. Keep up the group hug. Keep in mind our brothers and sisters that are being hammered by the weather, that are facing their own struggles with disease, dis-ease, that are being attacked by fucking monsters like Diamond, the Canal Man, and his little clique. Psychopaths that are being bombed to goddamn with Jesus from terror campaigns, again, instituted by the CIA. I would say that's like the #1 terrorist organization on the planet, right? I'll say it's my opinion, but I'm pretty sure that there's no, that's gonna be a fucking hard to dispute that opinion for all the evidence that supports it. Shut down the CIA, Trump, you chicken shit. Quit running your fucking mouth and do something. You don't give a fuck about human trafficking. You don't give a fuck about the goddamn drug trafficking. You don't give a fuck about children being raped to death. Women being raped to death. Don't give me no fucking horse shit about you care, you goddamn cum stain. You're a chicken shit. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Action, motherfucker. I said do something. Shut your fucking pie hole like that stupid Zionist bimbo. Too bad you don't have some tits, then you'd be worth a fuck to look at them. Jackass. I could recommend some, dippity doo for that fucking do. But seriously, keep up the group hug and keep in mind because we got humans being that are under attack from the weather as a weapon, which we have the persistent contrails all over the place here today. We got them that are being attacked by in the spiritual war that's ongoing. We got them that are being attacked by monsters like Diamond, the Canal Man, his protege Rex Bear. You fucking little piece of shit worm. You keep just eating his ass, little bear claws, just fucking ripping him a new one. And not in a way that I'm gonna, yeah, that's redacted, right? Yeah. And you, sweetness. Still waiting on my tour guide. I haven't done it either. There's all kinds of fun stuff to do. Speaking of, see the G Mule on tour. They got several stops in Colorado, unless I was hallucinating when I saw that. If a certain fucking monster fucks up our original concert date, what do you say? We find a stop on the G Mule Spring Tour, huh? As I said, I'm here for you. I'm not leaving without you. I'm just gonna keep on with that healing hug till you're good as new. I hope you can't see my hair standing up in this, can you? My ears turn red. And a little wing, like every day. Thank you. You let our dear ones know they're not alone. They're not isolated. They're loved unconditionally. Empower them to break the spells that have kept them trapped. And scatter me to the four winds. Let me wrap Earth frequency in that snuggly blankie of unconditional love. And rain down on our brothers and sisters in the natural world the healing shower. And thank you for continuing to be the change that we all want to see.